Hey guys, welcome to All Syntax No Theory. Today I'm going to show you guys how to pass CCNA. So CCNA is a certification for Cisco. It's for routing and switching, and it talks about anything about LAN, going from subnetting to STP to VLAN, RIP, OSPF, EIGRP. As you can see here in their website, it shows that you can be a network specialist, a network admin, network support engineers. It also is an icing on a cake. In some companies, it's a requirement to have this. So I'm going to show you guys how did I pass CCNA and also the things that I've learned while working on my CCNA back then. So let's start. So I guess the first question is where to start. This is new, so for anybody that's starting CCNA, it's very overwhelming because change is overwhelming. So from the start, go to the website for CCNA. As you can see, there's a lot of information in the Cisco website. It also shows what is the recommended training, as you can see over here. So we'll go on that. And this is a bunch of classes that you can go to. I wouldn't recommend these classes though. I actually would recommend buying a book. And then from buying a book, like go to Amazon, which is right here. We'll go to Amazon right now. So we can go step by step. There's books from Wendell Odom, Todd Lamley. These are the rock stars out there for networking, and they actually have good books. They go into details, and you will everything that you learn here, you might use it in production. So I would recommend buying a book first, and then second is that going through. I'm not sure if INE has it. There you have it. I guess I'm wrong. So I would recommend INE. I mean, there's other ones that are great over there, but INE is good. There are a lot of videos that are free in YouTube. If you go to YouTube and there you have it. I do post some CCNA videos here and there. You can also check that out. So the next one. The second question is where do you study? So we went through where to start. You need a book for CCNA and you need videos for CCNA. Now, where do you study? I believe that you should study in a quiet place, probably a room. I don't think that you should be studying in Barnes and Nobles or Starbucks. I don't think that's that's the right place to go to. You need quiet and nobody's gonna bug you or talk to you to concentrate, because you need this for yourself. Anything that bugs you, like somebody talks to you, you're losing time, which is equals money, right? So we don't want that, or you don't want that. The way I studied before, when I studied CCNA, was that I closed the door and I just studied. I didn't go out. I didn't want anybody to bug me. So we're done with 1 and 2. Actually, this 3 should be number 2, but that's fine too. So what is essential? What is the requirement for you to study beside the books, the videos, right? you should go through. You need software. You need hardware because these are the things that you need to use or hands-on experience when you go to production. This will also help you on the tests because on the tests back then when I studied, there's a emulator. Cisco has their own emulator on that they go through technologies in CCNA. So software. Let's go through software. What's the first software that I would recommend? I would recommend GNS3. GNS3 is an emulator and they're actually really great. First, it's free. You don't need to pay any cent for something that you can learn to and use, right? So let me show you GNS3 right now. And here you are. It's my GNS3. Is going through an IOU. And let me show you one part. And you can see I just drag and drop the device, router and switch. It's up to you. And you can just press start here. And that's it. It starts. When you double click on it, it gives you a command line. I mean, that's really perfect, right? Convenient. Back then when I was studying CCNA, I had a hard time using this because back then it wasn't easier. GNS3 guys or developers, their GNS3 now is tuned and very well made. Easily you can change the name. Look at that. Perfect, right? So that's number one that I would recommend, GNS3. So guys, the other one is Packet Tracer. Cisco has this. I believe this is not free. Well, I guess it's free. So again, the other one is Packet Tracer and it's free. I wouldn't recommend this. I believe that this is a horrible emulator. There's a lot of stuff that you can't do on this, so I'd rather go to GNS3. But if you want to do trunking, VLAN, enable a port, that's fine, right? The good thing about this is it's easier to install. GNS3, you need to know how to troubleshoot. It takes time to figure out how to do it. And usually we always don't have time, right? So what's next? We went through software and next is hardware, right? So what is essential in CCNA routing and switching? Again, routing and switching, the main part is your router and switches. So the best place to go to for cheap router and switches, guess what? eBay, they have router and switches here. You can buy 3500 switches, 3750. This all depends on how much money you have or how much money are you willing to spend. There's even switches or lab right here, as you can see. It's a full lab and you can just buy that. That's actually it's not cheaper, but you save time because the problem with buying a switch and a router in eBay is that sometimes the iOS is incorrect or sometimes it's corrupted. Then from there, when that's an issue to you and it comes back to you, like it arrives, the device arrives, you fired it up and you check that the iOS is incorrect or Raman problem, now you have to troubleshoot. Now you have to upgrade iOS. Again, you're wasting time, and time is always equals money, right? You don't want that. I would advise you guys to go to eBay, check the switches and routers that you guys want. Once you guys find it, directly message the person. Ask him or her, how is the iOS? Is it working well? What iOS are you looking for? Can you show me proof that it's working? And also, another part is that when you go to eBay, just make sure you buy it from people that you trust or they have a good reviews. Like when you see that top rated plus, that's pretty good, right? It's still safe. I mean, it still goes through PayPal, so you're still gonna get your money, even though even there's a chance that they can scam you. So after that, now that we're good with that, I think we're good with this. So next one is time management. So a lot of people fail CCNA or stop learning or studying CCNA is because time management. It's very hard for you to change your time or prioritize studying CCNA. I since every day, like me, I have a daily you adapt to this daily chores every day. And for you to insert something in, now you have to change. And as human being, it's very hard to change and adapt to something like this. So how does time management work? I would recommend going to Amazon again and buy a whiteboard. So you have whiteboard, right? You buy a huge whiteboard. This one. Because this is what I did. So I would buy this and actually go day by day on what you should be doing. Let me show you guys what I have before. I have a whiteboard, and the reason for that is that it's very hard to micromanage yourself or figure out what have you done that day, uh, and is it working? Is it working for you? All of that matters, right? Without a whiteboard, that okay. So here's a whiteboard. As you can see, this was 2010. This was my whiteboard as soon as I got laid off, and I had to hour by hourly check what am I going to do? Am I going to watch? Am I going to watch a video? Read a book? How long does it take for me to read the book? How many pages do I need to read from the start to end? So, time management. Once you're done buying the whiteboard, you have to kind of insert in your life, where do you study or when do you study? Let's say you work from 7 till 5 or 4:30, right? You can study as soon as you get home for what, 7 till 11 or 12, whenever you want. It's all up to you, but you have to remember that you are investing on your life. If you are coming off from college or in college or in high school, getting out, you're investing in your life. So this is a good investment, actually. It's better than any construction jobs or flipping a burger. And then also you can probably convert those PDF files like CCNA book into an audio. And what I'm saying is that, let me show you guys what I've used when I was studying back then. And I still use this even today. Ivana. Ivana is a text speech. They have text speech application in Microsoft operating system, but the voice is horrible. It's like a robot. Ivana, you can buy it and then you can pick. Do you want it in English American, British, English, any language that you want? I think they might have it. So I would convert those PDF file if you buy a book and a PDF book, and then convert it into audio and upload it to your cell phone. From there, when you're driving or commuting in a train, in a bus, you can listen to it. Listen to the book and learn, right? You're saving time, and that 1 hour drive of time could be 20 pages, 10 pages, and that's a lot, right? Then the time management, right? Under time management, there's sacrifice, which means that you have to be willing to sacrifice your Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Now, this is all up to you. But in my view, in my experience, I had to sacrifice those to pass, which means I cannot go out to party. I cannot hang out with my friends. I pretty much stopped my life to pass. That's what happened. But the more time you invest in studying, it's gonna come back to you, right? The faster you're gonna pass the test. So for time management, now if you look at the book, you're gonna see there's content on it. You gotta go chapter by chapter by chapter. I can show you the content, but the problem is that different people, different time management. You could have a family. Now you have to talk to your wife, kids, or if you're single, you're not married, you could have a girlfriend, right? And you have to talk to your girlfriend. If you have single, you have friends, then you have to tell them like, hey, this is a priority for me. I need to finish this up first, right? Next one is motivation. So next one is motivation. Motivation. This is something inside of you. It's very important that you have this because you're gonna give up. If you look at CCNA books, they are a lot of pages. Sometimes 500, sometimes 400, and let's just see how many pages is one right now. And there you have it. 1,600. 1,600 pages. I mean, who would read that? That's crazy, right? So you need motivation. You really need motivation to pass and talk to yourself and be hungry about it, right? Again, this is something new. CCNA is a tough certification. It's very well respected because when you ask someone, hey, do you have CCNA, and they said yes, right? You know, if you have a CCNA also, what they went through, how much pain it is, how much time it is to invest on that CCNA. So motivation, where do you find motivation? One is for in yourself, right? You started this, so now you're like, all right, how do I keep motivated? Because 1,600 pages and multiple videos will destroy you, right? So I would definitely check YouTube. You know, you type motivational videos, that will help you keep motivated. Another one is Reddit. Reddit, get motivated section, and then motivational videos, right? Those are all the places that I go to because I'm motivated. I'm very motivated, but not every day that I wake up, I'm motivated. So this is something that you have to do every day so that you can push yourself and study. Read the book, watch the videos, and then lab it. So number 8, mentality. Here's the difference between other people and people that passed and people that did not. They gave up. That's the reality of it. I don't know what their reason why they gave up, but CCNA is tough. 1,600 pages in a book, videos, labbing hours, troubleshooting on your own, learning it in YouTube. That's very tough and time consuming, and it's a lonely road. You're on your own. Unless there's someone, a network engineer or network analyst or technician that will help you, that has experience to help you. It's great, right? But if you don't, then you're on your own, right? So people that give up, mentally, they just gave up. That was it. And you need to tell yourself that, hey, you know what? I can do it. You have to believe in yourself because nobody's going to believe you in you. At the end of the day, it's you are on your own. So you need to believe in yourself. Go back again to motivation. Ask yourself, like, why did I start? What is this for? Is this for my family, myself, my dog, a better life? You know, everybody wants a better life and a better pay. If you want to get out of a horrible place, which is probably your old job, flipping burgers or getting minimum wage pay, getting paid 10, 12, $15, you want to get out of there. So yeah, you have to fight for it. You have to convince yourself like, hey, I deserve this. I believe I deserve it. I'm going to take it. So that's it, right? So last one. Number 9, health. This is tough because when I was studying, I was studying every day and I didn't have a job back then because I just got laid off. So the way I study is I just wake up 7 and studied all the way as much as I can, which is probably 12. Go eat, study again, take a nap because my eyes are burning from the monitor or the LED. Wake up again for an hour and then keep studying. I studied all the way through, like till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. sometimes 4 a.m. Now, if you have a job, it's the same. It's the same. You're gonna be studying. Like right now, I still study, or I do side studying, which is I studied 7 p.m. till sometimes 12, sometimes 1. Back then, when I was studying for my CCIE, I was going from 7 p.m. ends at sometimes 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and then go to work at 7 a.m. So it's gonna hit your health. This CCNA, if you want to study hard. But if you don't want to study hard, that's fine too. So let's go back on the part that you want to study hard, right? And you want to pass as quick as possible, right? So you have to take care of yourself. If you're not taking care of yourself right now and you haven't started yet, it's gonna hit your health and it's gonna affect your body. For me, just to stay up, I have to take coffee, and then every day I still hit the gym just so that, take out the stress and be healthy. But take care of yourself when you're studying. Take vitamins, lift weights, eat right. Because anything that you feed yourself, that's going to affect you. Your brain is like a machine. Your body is like a machine. If you're not healthy, if you have diabetes or issues, weight issue, yeah, this is going to be very hard for you. But I think that's it. I gave you all of the things that will help you pass, and everything that is tips, that things that I didn't know that I figured out on my own, I gave it to you guys. So thank you for watching. Visit our website below for links. I have some links and a step by step of details of what you guys need. And subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested in more networking technologies, or if you guys have any question about CCNA, CCNP, or CCIE.